try and veil the decay that gives my life a blazing smile. A day with you alone is like a planet full of stars. Your love to change my world, and yes you do. I simply can't explain, but I will call you apart. You're Mike and you're me.
Hi, thank you for keeping up with the new times. Today I'm joined for a coffee date with Yvonne Kushe. She's a music artist, recently came to Rwanda. So Yvonne, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Precious?
I'm good. So what's your favorite thing about being in Rwanda so far? Like what has stood out for you? At least 3 things.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. To pick 3? Ooh. I love the people. I think it was you that I was telling just earlier today. I was like, there's something so relaxed about like people here. They just don't look stressed out.
They live in the moment.
Just living in the moment.
No timeouts.
And it's such a beautiful thing. I aspire to be like that, to just like live in the moment. So I do love, I love the people. Obviously the weather, like it can never get any better than this.
We have bipolar weather. How do you find that likable?
I don't know. For me, coming from, because I live in Vancouver, Canada, and it's like pretty much cold all the time. Well, not all the time, but for the most part of the year. Like when it's, I guess, rainy here, what people consider like really cold, I'm just like, no, this is nice.
This is bikini weather.
Yes, I'm like,
is it actually bikini weather?
No, not bikini weather. But it's definitely not sweater weather for me. No.
Yeah.
When it's cold here, I'm not cold. So I do love the weather. I already said I love the people, I love the vibe, and I just love how organized things are here. Like things are so organized. Do you find?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you dealt with bureaucracy?
Oh.
It wasn't in Rwanda, was it?
No. It wasn't. I mean, I feel like it happens a lot that I've kind of like become so desensitized to it. Especially as an artist, you know, trying to maneuver music as a Black woman in North America. Like I struggle with a lot of bureaucracy, like trying to get my music out there through certain channels. It's like there's so much red tape. But I haven't found that to be the case here. I mean, I only arrived a week ago, but the way that I've been connecting with like the artists here on ground and people who open doors for performances and collabos, like it's been overwhelming for me. For a moment I was just like, wait, is this how it always is? And someone told me, yeah, like things work here, you know, you put your foot out there, things work.
And hope for the best and expect the best.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to like paint it like everything's like rosy, because I'm pretty sure there's people who struggle too, but my experience so far has been it's been amazing. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm hearing collaborations, working with Rwandan artists.
Yes.
So tell me, who are your favorites and who are you working with?
Girl, why do you have to take me there? It's hard to say. This is like you telling me pick the top 3 like favorite things in Rwanda. It's hard. So artists, especially as an artist, like it's hard for me to pick. But I'm really excited. This is not a collabo, but it's just somebody that someone shared the music with me, and I was like, oh my goodness. His name is Bill. I'm forgetting his name. Jesus Christ.
Bill Zima?
Yes. That's him. You see how like energetic I was with the yes?
Yeah.
That's how excited I was when I found his music. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy's really good. I just love how he doesn't like fold into what is expected of, say, a African or Rwandan, or he's just like out of the box. He's doing his own thing and he's having fun with it. And I just love to see that. I love to see creatives who don't see a ceiling. They just go with what, experience music. And that's what I try to do with my music as well, is just, I don't want to be fit into a box. And so seeing him doing music in like, I don't know if I want to use the word eclectic, but he was definitely giving me like that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've had a bit of experience from Uganda and from Canada,
Yes.
and now Rwanda. So how is music production, or like the music, the BTS of the music, not what we actually hear? How is it different, and what serves you out of the three? Not like pick one that serves you, but like like a combination of things that stand out for you from all the three.
I feel like, because I'm constantly evolving as an artist, I don't really like to pick. I see my journey as a constant evolution, and so I enjoy every step of the way. I try to, at least. I mean, there's certain steps of the way that are just not fun, but having started my music career in Uganda, that was fun for a bit until right now I kind of feel like, and this is not a bad or good thing, but I find the industry in Uganda right now is oversaturated, right? It's hard for people to break through, but also it's a little tricky for people with my kind of music
To join the exclusive club?
Yeah, and again, for me, it's, and I think this has come over time. I'm not really interested in being a mainstream artist. What I'm interested in is connecting with people who understand and who would love to understand my music. That's what's important to me. If I become mainstream at that point, like, good. It's not like
bad.
It's not a bad thing, right?
But that's not the goal.
No,
at
it's
the
not the
moment.
goal. I want to enjoy making music, connecting with my audience, and I want to be authentic and true to myself. I don't want to, try and do music that is not, I'm not inspired to create, which has been in the case in the past. Like I've been, like, I've met people, producers, and who've tried to like mold me in a certain way, and it wasn't me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like I totally forgot what you asked. What was the question you asked? I feel like
I asked you about your experience from the music scene of all three countries.
Oh yeah.
And what takeaways you get from them.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all. Right, there's been a lesson in all three countries. I definitely came into myself as a Black woman, and I know that's kind of weird to say when you're in a country where like it's predominantly Black, right? But because I live in North America, so that identity kind of shifted my music and the space that I was creating from. I was no longer looking at myself as like this, East African girl, Ugandan, Rwandan. I wasn't looking at myself that way. I was looking at myself now as a Black woman in a predominantly white space, and so coming into myself as a Black woman, I started to center Black experiences, and that it shifted a lot for me. Like it was honestly like an awakening for me. Yeah. I've really enjoyed making music in North America, and like I feel like this is a new chapter for me here in Kigali, in Rwanda. I feel there's an excitement. I don't know what it is.
I want to know more.
Listen,
What is getting you this excited about Kigali?
Everyone. I feel like there's so much, like, hear me out. I feel like if you the saying of like, that everyone has a seat at the table, in Rwanda, I kind of feel like people can just make their own tables, do your own thing, and people will come to your table, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, we're all trying to fight to get like a piece of the
Piece of the
pie.
pie.
No, like people are creating their own thing, and people get curious. They're like, oh, what's this person doing? Oh, let's check it out.
Rwanda kind of lets people eat from different pies.
Yeah.
And like there is actually enough space for people to
Yeah.
eat from different pies.
Yeah.
So before I lose track of what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what actually inspires you to write music? What inspires you to create? Because I've seen the love songs, and wow, where does that come from?
I'm inspired by life, the full spectrum of life. So my last album, if you've listened to my last album, Unchained, I was singing about heartbreak in that album, and healing. All those themes were so important to me. So I'm not really inspired like by one thing per se. It's just life, the spectrum, like everything of life. But I guess the most common theme is love in most of my songs, because I feel like that's the most powerful force in the universe. Wouldn't you say?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of love, this new song, tell me about it.
Yeah. Don't tell?
Don't tell.
Yeah.
Look at me asking you not to ask.
So my
The
new
irony.
Yeah, right? I shouldn't tell, but I should. I shouldn't. So Don't Tell is off my album Unchained. I just released the music video yesterday. It premiered here in Kigali. That was really exciting. Premiered on Valentine's Day. The theme is very much I don't know, it's tricky, because sometimes when I release music, I'm just like, I want people to experience it their own way. I don't want to superimpose my meaning to them, because it's art. It's up to people receive it.
Subjective.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, I created it from a space of a sacred relationship, right? Where people are not interested in what people have to say outside of their relationship. When you're in a sacred space, like just stay in that energy bubble.
And nothing else exists.
Nothing matters. I know it's like cliche to say, but that's how I felt, right? Creating that song. And yeah, it's exciting. The music video is
the music video just premiered, and
Yeah.
you guys have to watch it.
Yeah.
Have to.
Thank you. Yes, please do, guys. It's on my YouTube channel.
I cannot let go of how you're romanticizing Rwanda. And I have to ask, who would you like to collaborate with in Rwanda? Like it doesn't even have to be like a person.
Yeah.
Person would be great.
Yeah.
But if a genre, a clue, something, who would you like to collaborate with here?
I mean, I've talked about Bill Rizima. I think he's pretty cool. I also think that, I mean, I kind of feel like I'm on the spot right now. Because you don't want to pick and choose, right? But also, I should throw it out there. I would really, really love to work with Mike Kaihura. I'm throwing that out there. Mike, if you're watching this, we have to work together. This is me shooting my shot. Okay, Mike, let's make some music. I'd love to. I think his music is beautiful. He tells such beautiful stories with his music. Andy. Oh, look at your face when I say Andy. Oh my God. No way. Whoa. Sis, you're blushing. Do you want to do a song with Andy?
No.
Now I'm interviewing you.
And like you, and like you, some of us can sing to save our lives.
Oh well, we can work on that.
We can work on that.
Yeah, because you're a poet.
Will you
That's the
voice
word on the
train me?
street. Yeah, the word on the street is you're also a poet. So who knows? You could do a
I
collab.
can write, I
Yeah.
can sing.
Okay, listen. Collabos don't have to be music. You know, it could be. You know, you could write for Andy.
Yeah, that would be great.
No, he has such a beautiful voice. It just commands it commands so much.
Attention.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like you just I don't know what it is, but he just commands this attention with his voice. You want to know what he's singing about.
I feel like you're gonna hold this against me.
Mm-hmm.
But the way somebody walks into a room,
Yeah.
and you can just feel their presence,
Yeah.
and like all the light, blah blah blah. I feel like that's the same effect his voice has.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, he has a powerful voice. There's so many artists. I can't honestly I've met so many artists, and I would love to create with them.
Mm-hmm.
From poets to rappers. I really would like to work with Ju. He's currently based in the US, but he is just crazy. He's such a great rapper. There's too many creators that I've met. Not even just like singers, like there's artists that I want to work with here, visual artists that I've met, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm mind blown.
I think
Can we
you should
work
just
together?
move to Rwanda, because
Let's make it happen.
everyone you want to work with is here.
Is here. Okay, so what do I need to do to move here?
Just get a suitcase.
Just a suitcase. That's it?
Get a suitcase. Get
Okay.
a house.
Check. Okay, house not yet, but okay. We can work on that.
We can work on that. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to see all these collaborations and listen to your music a bit more.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for making the time.
Of course. This has been so much fun.
Any last words you'd like to share to fans or people who see themselves in your music, maybe creators that want to tap into the space?
Yeah. Absolutely. I just would love to, first of all, thank everyone who has been able to experience my music, streaming it, sharing it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. If you haven't tapped into my music, please feel free. It's playful, it's fun. Sometimes it touches on really sensitive topics. So if you see myself in my music, thank you so much. And yeah, feel free to hit me up on my socials. I love to connect with my audience. That's one of the things that I find fun about.
This is one person that's actually going to respond.
Yeah,
to your DMs.
I love connecting with my audience, honestly. Like sometimes people write to me and tell me about like how certain songs made them feel, and to me that just kind of, it reaffirms to me why I'm doing this, not just for myself, because I create for me and then the last people to receive the audience, but I love to hear from my audience. I don't really like to say fans, but
Makes it worthwhile.
it does, it really does. Yeah, so thank you guys so much.
It's been lovely having you. One last toast for the
Hey,
pod,
let's go. A lemonade and coffee.
you know?
I wanna take you to Africa. You seen enough of your America. I wanna take you down to Africa. You seen enough of this America. In Africa.